Hi, and welcome to a shameless product placement on Today with Paul. Today I'm very happy to share with you Birkenstock Sandals. Here you go. Here's the box they come in. Nice bright and blue Birkenstock right there at the bottom of the top of the box, prominently there. I'm going to go ahead and show you the side of this box. As you can see, they don't just make sandals, they make several different styles of footwear. Just so happens this is what I bought here. There you go, we're going to show you the tag there. I happened to buy a pair of Arizona model sandals from them. As you can see on the diagram, I got two straps up there with buckles. My model just so happens to be oiled leather. Well, for those straps that you see, with tobacco brown color. They come at a $125 price tag, available in regular and narrow fit. My size just so happens to be that big 46 up there, and that just so happens to be the European measurement for what equals to a 13 and a half US sizing. And just so you know, these fit me great. Previous experience, these are brand new replacements for my busted down, broke out pair, but they lasted me a long time, and I normally wear a size 14 US for your average shoes out there. So what I want to go ahead and show you here is what we got on the inside of this box, because that's the main attraction now, isn't it? So here I got a nice sandal already buckled up. That tobacco brown there, just a little bit worn looking, kind of neat little, that's kind of a nice little look for a lot of people, a nice little aesthetic. As you can see, we got all this cork around here. Good look at that, nice up close. You can see the texture in there, you can feel it when you're actually touching it. And then I got this nice bed here where that leather fits through the seam right between the cork and the actual outsole. And then of course they got this specific pattern just for their products in particular. You don't really see this anywhere else in other type of product lines. So there you go, got a couple informational tags here. You know, there you go, advertising the brand again, of course. Can't go wrong with that. I had that upside down. Sorry about that out there in YouTube land. There we go, the soft footbed. Well, me in particular, I haven't actually had that in particular, I don't think. We're gonna see if it's different than my previous experience with a pair of sandals that last me for a good at least 12 years. Here's the advantages to this cork. You're gonna say, I've never really heard of cork in a piece of footwear before. That's a little strange. Well, it is a lot different, but the cork itself is going to eventually darken up on here on the inside, and that's not really cork there, that's leather on top of it, but the cork gives on the inside to where you're going to kind of custom fit through wear, continual use. That's the trick. The break-in period on these is always happening. It's continual. They'll just keep getting more and more comfortable as time goes on. And so that's the thing. But of course, just like a good quality pair of leather boots, these are going to require quite a bit of maintenance. Okay, I'm not going to scare anybody off here, but you're going to say, okay, where do how cork? It doesn't seem, I mean, I got cork board on my office wall. It doesn't seem like it would hold up to the elements well. Well, you can see it's kind of glossy here. See the shine of that light on there? What's going to happen is, just like a pair of boots, you're going to wipe the dirt off, you know, you're going to get rag, whatever, wipe that off, and now you're going to have your cleaned up surface. And then what you're going to do is you're going to get some Cork Sealer. Conveniently sold on Birkenstock.com, by the way. Here you go, you got your Cork Sealer. I'm not accustomed to this style. $8 a Cork Sealer. We're going to go ahead and open this up, pour that out. And so what you get is this almost a lotion type looking bottle, but what it is a type of glue in there, and the way it actually looks, once you actually see the product itself, is kind of more like an Elmer style glue. Now this is an applicator I haven't used before because on previous Cork Sealer, it used to be called Cork Life back when I bought my first pair. You know, it used to have a little cap on a jar about that tall with an attached brush, kind of like some of that really strong smelling paste type glue, that cement glue from back in the day when you did construction projects at school. So we're gonna go ahead and what you're gonna do is you're just gonna open up the seal below this cap, and then you're gonna kind of dab this down on the cork. So, you know, probably just like so. And it doesn't matter if you overlap onto this footbed here, this outsole a little bit. The main thing is that you're gonna put a nice protectant layer on this cork and seal it up. It's gonna seal from the moisture, because otherwise this stuff starts cracking and all that kind of stuff. And you know, you want a piece of footwear to last. So why not? Also, after applying said cork sealer, you're gonna let that dry. It's gonna be quite wet, just like regular glue. So you're gonna let it dry. It's gonna form a nice clear coat, and what do you know, you're all ready to go. Now, long-term use, as you can notice, this leather here is the most durable part of this sandal unit. And unfortunately, and I say fortunately, if you're so lucky to live in an area with a local cobbler, and I definitely recommend an authorized, straight from Birkenstock authorized cobbler, to go ahead and replace this cork and or outsole at their shop, and it'll be the same exact outsole, the same exact cork. They're gonna have pre-sized, and there you go. On mine, you got, what does that say? It says 46. They're gonna have your size, hopefully, and they're gonna replace it. My local cobbler will replace, and just called him yesterday, replace the cork, and the outsole is included in that price for a total of $70. So what we're looking at is, yeah, that's a lot of money, but guess what? $125 for a brand new pair of these puppies. So that's a $55 savings on my part. Plus the advantage is this leather here, it's already broke in. It's kind of partly shaped to my foot. It might have even more of a cool aesthetic to it that I like at that point. So take care of your leather too. Treat it like your boots. You know, do it. You know, I didn't do that on my last pair. So they start cracking and kind of bending, and you see the little almost cuts straight in here, so where it's going to bend back and forth like that, you know. But take care of your leather, and you can constantly get these resoled, because this is really the reusable part right here. So there you go on that. Long story short, most comfortable piece of footwear I've ever worn. If I could wear these all day, every day, yeah, find that job. Haven't found that yet. I'm a cook. I work in the kitchen. Yeah, this ain't gonna cut it. So, unfortunately for me, that's the case. Click on over to www.birkenstock.com for any more information you want. Check out their different styles, different color variations available, or go seek out a quality local retailer of quality shoes, and make sure that they're authorized, because they should be able to know how to size you up just right. So anyways, I want to thank you all for sharing, liking, and subscribing, and I hope to catch you next time. Peace.